guys, Amy Starr Allen here, and if you've been following me over the last week or so, you've been seeing that I've been doing a series about blogging, different questions. I had sent out a survey to my audience to find out what questions everybody had about blogging, how blogging can help your business, how you can start a business with a blog, how to get more traffic to your blog, all that good stuff. And so what I'm doing is I'm making different training videos to go over your questions each day and make sure that I get everybody's questions answered about blogging. So today what I want to talk about is really the difference between paid marketing versus free marketing and what role blogging plays in all of that. So basically, marketing comes down to two different types of marketing. There's paid marketing and free marketing. And I'm a huge fan. I do both. I do a little bit of both now, but up until recently, I didn't do anything except the free marketing, which is basically content marketing. So when I talk about paid marketing, I'm talking about things like Facebook pay-per-click, where you pay to put an ad either on the sidebar in Facebook, or you pay to have your status, your posts show up in the status feed of different targeted audiences. Another type of paid marketing is called a solo ad, where you pay somebody that has a huge list of subscribers to send out an email that has nothing else in it except your email copy with a link to your website in it. So you basically pay by the amount of clicks that this person guarantees you when they send out your email. There's banner advertising, where you can pay to have a banner put on somebody else's website. Google pay-per-click, YouTube pay-per-click, where you can pay to have your video show up on the sidebar in YouTube to get more traffic to your video. There's lots of different types of paid marketing. I mean, I could go on and on. Newspaper advertising, magazine advertising, voice broadcasting. There's tons of different ways that you can get more traffic by paying for it. And those ways are all awesome. And what's great about paid marketing is that if you don't have a lot of time, but you do have a marketing budget, you can get traffic a lot faster. You just have to pay for it. The downside to paid marketing is that once you stop paying, you stop getting traffic. You stop getting leads. In other words, if you pay, I could pay, say I set my daily budget on Facebook for $20 a day for an ad that I'm running. Each day that my ad's running, I'm going to get a certain number of leads, depending on how well my ad converts. You know, I might get 5 leads, I might get 10 leads. It just depends on, you know, the cost per lead is going to vary depending on the ad. And it's kind of a little bit of a gamble when you're doing paid marketing, because you never know what kind of conversion you're going to get. But in any case, so if I'm paying $20 a day, let's say I'm getting 10 leads a day for that $20. Each day that my ad runs, I'm going to continuously, hopefully, get those 10 leads. But the minute I turn off that ad or pause it on Facebook, those leads stop. They just stop coming in. Nobody sees the ad anymore. The same goes for banner ads. A solo ad that gets sent out to somebody's list, that ad just goes out once. You get a whole bunch of leads all at once, and then it's done. You got what you paid for. So the difference between that and free marketing, otherwise known as content marketing, which is near and dear to my heart, is that content marketing, which is best done on a blog, is where you create an article. You write an article about something that you're passionate about, something that somebody is actively looking for on the internet. In other words, a really good way to look at it is, if you're doing content marketing, is you are a problem solver. So people are going into Google and typing in a question, and you want your content to show up as a response, as an answer to their question. So for whatever niche it is, and we're going to go into way more detail about that in my next video, where I'm going to talk about how to, you know, what to blog about and all of that. But just know that content marketing is basically, you create a piece of content that gives value to your niche, to your audience. You put it on your blog, and it stays there forever. Now that's if you own your blog. If you get some kind of a free blog that exists on the internet, they're not very good, first of all. And then just like YouTube or Facebook or whatever, you don't own it, so it can get shut down at any time. I don't recommend that. But if you own your blog, that piece of content that you created will stay on the internet forever. And what's so awesome about that is that your leads, if that piece of content is ranking on Google, when someone types in how to lose weight, let's just use that as an example. If your content places on the first page of Google for that, because you just wrote an awesome article about how to lose weight, then you're going to get a certain amount of traffic every day from that, and a certain amount of that traffic is going to convert to leads if you have a place for people to put in their contact information. So the nice thing about that is, if you're getting, say you're getting one lead per day, say you have 100 pieces of content on the internet. I like to look at them as little fish hooks out on the internet. Each time you create a piece of content, it's like having another fish hook out in the ocean of the internet. So let's just say you have 100 pieces of content that are found on the search engines that are getting traffic on a daily basis. Let's just say you only get one lead per day per piece of content. That's 100 leads per day for free, because you create the article once and it stays there forever. So if you create an article, a blog post, and it's out on the internet and it's bringing in one lead a day, the next day you create another one and that one's bringing in a lead a day. After 100 days or 100 blog posts, you now have 100 leads a day. Now, let me just say, results will vary. Not every article is going to give you a lead per day. Some articles might give you way more than that. So it's never going to be symmetrical or exact or anything like that, but I'm just using this as an example. This is what's so powerful about content marketing, is once you put a piece of content out there, it stays out there and it continues to generate traffic and leads and give you more exposure. So let me give you an example of this. I created a blog post a couple years ago on Thanksgiving talking about my gratitude message for Thanksgiving. And it still gets traffic. I still get leads from that blog post a couple years later, especially at Thanksgiving. Last year, which was a year after I wrote the article on Thanksgiving, I didn't do anything to it. It was just sitting there. But people started Googling gratitude message again at Thanksgiving time and found my article. And so all of a sudden I started getting all these leads and all this traffic from that article because it was Thanksgiving time, and that's when people are very focused on gratitude. So as long as I leave that article on the internet, which I will until the end of time, it's going to continue to generate traffic. And once a year at Thanksgiving times particularly, it's going to generate a lot of traffic. So there's different things like that, that you can do. I mean, you can write stuff that's relevant to whatever time of year it is, like Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. If you write something that has to do with Black Friday and rank it on Google for Black Friday, you might get a lot of traffic one day a year or during that week of Black Friday and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go into specifics. Like I said, I'm not going to go into specifics in this video about how to, about what to blog about, but all I'm going to say is I just want you to understand the difference between paid marketing and free marketing. And basically, blogging is an amazing way to do free marketing, to really get yourself out there, to get a lot more exposure, to position yourself as an expert in your niche, and just to write about things that you're passionate about and have little fish hooks all over the internet that stay there forever, that will continue to generate leads for you forever and ever and ever for free. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand the difference. So here's, just to summarize, here's the main difference. Paid marketing, you pay for a certain amount of exposure, whether it's a solo ad, a banner ad, or a YouTube pay-per-click video, or a Facebook pay-per-click, or whatever. And the minute you stop paying, or the minute your ad budget has been spent on the particular amount that you spent on your ad, your traffic stops. Free marketing, it might take you a little bit longer to get the same amount of leads that it takes for paid marketing, but each piece of content you create stays there forever and has the potential to continuously generate income forever. Not to mention, like I've said in some of my other videos, content marketing is a great way for people to get to know you, like you, and trust you. And a blog is a great way to have a central hub where people can come and see all your different articles and see what you're passionate about and see what you're knowledgeable about, and just see videos of you where they can get to know you, like you, and trust you. And the awesome thing about the blog platform that I use with the Empower Network is that you can take videos right from your smartphone and immediately put them up on your blog. And videos, in my opinion, are an amazing way to really connect with your audience. That's how I've had most of the success that I've had in my business, has been through making videos and putting them on my blog. And so anyway, I'm not going to go into details about the blogging platform that I use, but I highly recommend it if you don't have a blog yet, or even if you do and you want a better blogging platform. There'll be a link under this video to get more information about that, or to get yourself one. And when you do that, you'll be on my team in the Empower Network, where you will get access to a whole lot more training that we have for our team members about how to be successful using an Empower Network blog and how to succeed here in general. So I would love to meet you. Go ahead and get yourself a blog if you don't have one. use blogging. If you haven't seen the movie Julie and Julia, that's a great movie to go watch if you really want to understand the power of blogging. It's amazing what happens when you start to be consistent with your blogging and start to get a bunch of content out on the internet. So go check that movie out if you haven't seen it, and click the link below to get yourself a blog. And I hope this has been helpful. Please leave me your questions and comments. If you're not on my website right now, you can just go there to amystarallen.com or mobilemoneymom.com and leave me a question or a comment under the video there. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the inside. Bye.